Hi, GitLab. It's Mike McBride, CRO here at GitLab. And since no presentations are part of our AMAs at GitLab, I wanted to make a quick video tonight to address the biggest topic that I know is on all of our minds before the AMA tomorrow morning. And we'll have lots to talk about as our business continues to grow, even in this challenging environment. But I first want to address the crisis that's caused by the novel coronavirus and the illness it causes, COVID-19. I'm going to start with the GitLab team. I know that each person at GitLab is affected in some way as a parent, a family member, a friend, or in very few cases as a patient, thankfully. And I wish everyone well, and I'm hoping for the best under the circumstances. There's so many new responsibilities everyone's facing. And while we're already expert at running a global all remote business, the new challenges we've faced here are really changing the priority of our time and the energy of each of us individually. And as a result, I want to ask favors of each one of you. First, please practice our value of iteration and keep adapting your schedule and work commitments to ensure you can meet all of your priorities beyond GitLab. That means to yourself, to your family, your friends. And two, it's totally up to you, but please consider reaching out to GitLab if there's anything you think the company may be able to do to help you in your situation. You can ask your manager, anyone in people ops, or just reach out to me or Sid directly, however you're most comfortable. But please do ask, just in case there's something we can do to help. Now I'd like to talk about the business, beginning with where we are today. And I'll start with wow. As you've all seen, due to the dramatic worldwide response to combat the spread of the virus, we've seen volatility in the capital markets. We've seen massive shifts towards remote work. We've seen varied economic impact across industries. It's not the same in every industry. The stock market was down as much as 37%, but it swings up and down by more than 10% some days. This is uncertainty, and there's uncertainty about how long this may last and how serious the impact will be to the economy. I've worked through major economic events over the last 25 years in 1999 and 2001, 2008. And make no mistake, this is a major global event, and we will feel the impact. We don't know how long it'll last, but we do know that the fundamentals were in better shape going in than in many of those other previous economic impact events. And they'll likely ensure a much faster recovery when we get through it. Puts a premium on execution right now to ensure that we keep growing and we're ready to participate in that rapid return when it does come. And right now at GitLab, our main concern is to make sure the current team that's here today at GitLab is successful and that we continue to grow and innovate at the fastest possible pace to keep making our customers successful and extend our lead in the market. And to reiterate, I started that statement with the success of our current team and customers. That's the priority. Next, I want to share my view on how GitLab fits into this new environment. First, GitLab is in an incredibly good position relative to many other companies. We have a very strong cash position. We continue to execute really well, as we've always been an all-remote company and haven't had to make a shift to that as many other companies have. Our products add tremendous value to our customers, and they're especially relevant for efficient remote collaboration in organizations. So we're really fortunate to be well-positioned in the market. And our partners are also still operating at full speed. We've had 2 partners launch new DevOps offerings featuring GitLab even this week as they serve customers in their remote transitions. So we're well positioned. We have the backing we need to continue to execute. And that puts a premium on us making good decisions and executing well over the upcoming months. And while sales have remained strong, which is encouraging, we do expect to see some impact to demand. And we're carefully assessing the data each day to identify any trends as early as possible. And there's 3 primary categories that we're observing in the short term to understand any changes that we might see. Starts with new customer adds making their first order. The second is retention of existing customers at renewal time. And the third is growth IACV that we get from existing customers. I'll start with new customer adds. And this is an area that's higher risk for us. A first-time purchase from a new customer is the easiest thing for that customer to defer. Naturally, products they already own are going to be a higher priority than new purchases. So that's an area that we're keeping an eye on, and we're working hard to make sure we really understand how every single one of those opportunities is proceeding. Second is near-term retention. We're confident in near-term ACV retention, It's way lower risk, but it's not zero. And many existing customers use GitLab as a mission critical platform. That makes it a really important and high priority subscription to renew. Our SMB customers are probably a little bit more at risk, as small companies are more likely to have a short-term financial challenge than large enterprises. But in general, we feel pretty good about retention as we go forward. Finally, growth from existing customers. For existing customers, the growth may slow a bit overall, but it's more likely to show some stability because they're already deployed, they're already achieving positive results, they've committed to the platform, and those positive results that they're getting are efficiency, time to market, and security. These are all things that are even more important in this environment than they even were 2 months ago. So we're well aligned to keep adding a lot of value to those customers, and they've got a strong reason to continue investing in the product. Now, beyond that short term, there's the question about long-term growth. Our value propositions for efficiency, time to market, and security are still incredibly relevant during a downturn, even if this were to play out for a long period of time, and we still don't know how long that may be. But our long-term opportunity is completely unchanged from what it was 2 months ago. We will get through this, and when we do, that opportunity is still just as big as it ever was, and we'll be in a great position to execute against that opportunity. So, question you may be asking is, what actions are we taking? So based on the data we have so far, as you'd expect, we're focused on the things in our control. I'm not going to spend time on the things that are out of our control. And until we have clear data that empirically tells us otherwise, we're pursuing our fiscal 21 top level objectives. That means our IACV targets are the same and our cash burn target is the same. And since market uncertainty means there's risk to the bookings targets, we have a few levers we can pull right now to balance out that risk. And we're going to pull those levers. And in the CRO organization, we will continue to hire the roles planned for fiscal 21. We've got a lot of hiring in the model, but we will move out the start dates a bit. Many of them an average of 8 weeks or more. By sliding out the hiring start dates, that gives us a couple of things. One of them is it gives us the option to manage our team's capacity to map to any demand changes we see in the market as we continue to grow, and then keep hiring as we ascertain exactly what that demand level is as we move forward. Second, we save money. This ensures we'll still hit our cash burn target, even if we see a meaningful drop in demand. And it's always easier for us to speed hiring up if we need to and still hit our cash burn target. So that's the prudent thing for us to do. But we will, in certain roles, continue to hire exactly on the original start dates as planned. And some of those include channel and some of the new markets we're entering. And those are important because those are long-term investments that we know we're having to build now, and they're going to take a year to build. So we want to be in a position to deliver in fiscal 22 and beyond from those investments, and they have to start now regardless to be able to deliver in fiscal 22. So to summarize my feelings at the moment, my heart goes out to all of you at GitLab. I know you're managing a lot of unique new challenges. I'm got a whole new group of people in my house. My kids are doing remote schooling here. I know that there's a lot of challenges with family members we're supporting. So please lean on me, lean on GitLab for anything we can do to help. I mean that, and I encourage you to reach out anytime. Please take care of yourselves, take care of your families and your teams. With empathy, especially for the changing situations our customers face, please keep being creative to support our customers, even in ways that we don't sell anything. We're experts at remote. We can help our customers with that expertise, and they don't have to spend a dime. Please bring that value to our customers. Be a long-term partner. This is a business that we intend to be partnered with our customers for decades to come. This is a very short period of time in that decades-long process. So invest all of our resources, including that expertise in remote, at a time that they can benefit from it. We're going to continue to invest in rapid product innovation, support our product team as they move us even further ahead. This is a great time for us to leverage the fact that we're in a good position to really extend our lead in the product. And finally, I'm confident. I'm confident that we will come through this successfully. I feel fortunate to be working at a company with this incredible team and in such a strong position as a company. We continue to grow rapidly. Even in this environment, we're growing quickly. We've got fantastic customers that love our products and services. We also have millions of open source users that are benefiting from our collaboration and our innovation every day. They get tremendous results from it, And that gives me a lot of confidence in our model because we're supporting everyone through this, our customers and the open source community at a time when they all benefit from what we do. So thanks for being a part of GitLab. I'll see you on the AMA and I look forward to your questions. Thanks again.